What's up guys, it's me Jack, and right now I am thinking to actually just do another line today with you guys, or just right now. So I just made an Number 2 video earlier, and then later on today I'm going to make an Number 2 going from Park and Ride to basically to the city centre. But right now this is getting difficult. I literally tried so many things. I literally did a whole reset with all the lines. I redid all the lines recently, and I have basically been changing quite a few things with certain routes. Like I actually changed some routes. So for instead of having a separate service from Leeds to Doncaster and Sheffield to Doncaster, I merged it all into one. So kind of did it like that. So it's like less controversy. It might cause less controversy. And I have actually gave it some custom prices. Actually made them more expensive. Honestly, the Lincoln line really annoys me. At this point, I'm actually going to change the price of that as well. £30. I'm actually going to do some changes. Like, I literally did a lot of different things. Like, it's been annoying me recently. But obviously I actually just made that bit there without y'all. So yeah, I have just done some changes, a few changes while you weren't here with me. So what I'm gonna do today is get the lines that go from Leeds to Bradford Interchange and Leeds to Bradford Forster Square. So we're actually gonna go from both stations in Bradford. We are going to do technically 2 lines today from Leeds. So I'm going to get my maps out and get our new stations. So it is going to be a bit like, obviously it is quite a strange part, because obviously we did not really do anything with that part of the, like the connection yet. We did not do anything with that yet. But it's not really necessary to do that bit. I think that does go to Forster Square though. So well, obviously we're going to... Right, so I'm going to do the Bradford line first. But I'm just going to put all the stations down. But I will go to Bradford Interchange first. Then after we will do Bradford Forster Square. Let's get our line, summon our trains, and hopefully, I don't know, it might do something. But I've literally just done so many things. Like, it's like some days... It's really particularly Kiverton, both Kiverton stations, Shire Oaks, and I think Darnell used to be a problem. It's not really a problem anymore. Like, I literally upped the kind of capacity. I slightly put it up a little bit. Like, I made them a bit higher. But like, these are also high. Like, I actually put a lot of the packs a lot higher. I'm actually going to make that higher as well. To make it basically balanced, I'm just going to up the entire thing. Like that. And I changed a few stations. Sheffield now has 2,000 packs maximum. Nottingham has about 1,000. I'm going to do that as well. Transfers overflow. Huddersfield, I think it's roughly the same, it's just 700. And I changed a few stations as well. Bradford Interchange now has 500. Leeds has, both parts have 2,000. And Doncaster still has 1,000, because it's not really necessary to do anything. And York has 1,500. So yeah, we're just going to do the Bradford lines. And then after, we will do the line that... I think I'm actually going to do the Lincoln to Newark-on-Trent episode 12. So this is episode... Wait, what episode is this? I think this episode is episode 12. Oh. So I meant to say episode 13. We're going to go... Or next episode, we'll go down to Newark-on-Trent. Newark Northgate, right there. And then I think on episode 14 we are not going to do a main line, but we are going to add some connections. So from Pontefract Monkhill down to Doncaster, we are technically expanding our Grand Central services. So we're just going to go down to Doncaster and then pass through Retford, and then you'll go on Trent. So that's kind of what I'm planning to do on episode 14. Kind of add like the main line for King's Cross. That is the main line for King's Cross for the LNERs. So yes, that is what I'm planning to do. So let's get our stations up. I'm just gonna get on Google Maps, there's like options like what trains you can check out. So that's kind of the thing that helps me through stuff like this. Just gonna find Bradford Interchange. I think I actually might have to go from both ends. I might have to go from other ends. So right, so we got one station to get to first. Our first station is Bramley. I'm gonna look for any other stations that are near. And yeah, we do have Bramley right there. So I don't think it has to be that long, but I'm going to look for it. Because it's not really that like important. Yeah, so this is Bramley station right there. Gotta look for it somehow. Bramley. Gotta look somewhat similar to this. I think you cross the bridge there. Station's this. Okay, that has nothing to do with Bramley. Still not there either. What's branch line this? I'm actually kind of lost, to be honest, guys. Oh, it's not there. It's in the other. Oh, it's there. There. That's where I was meant to go. Oh, right. I'm a bit daft. It was meant to be that line, not that line. I think that's going to Bradford Forster Square. That's going to Forster Square. So, right, so we need to look for Bramley. We've got to follow this line. See where the station is. And it should obviously be positioned like... It's not near a dual carriageway. I think it's that. I'm not quite sure, but it does look certain. It does look quite certain, I can tell you that, but I'm not sure about it. I would assume that maybe that is... I don't know. What the heck? Yeah, we're literally lost in the city. Bramley. Bramley's is there. Maybe it just does not work the exact same way. Yeah, I guess that is kind of similar, so I'll actually put it there. That does look sort of correct. Right. Now, we've got New Pudsey. It's before, I think, a tunnel. A bit like Morley Station. I think it's the one near the tunnel. This is New Pudsey. I'm going to put that. This is quite frequently stops. I'm actually going to make it longer than 100. About 125 meters. I always see New Pudsey to get to Bradford. It's one of these stations I see a lot. And that just goes straight to Bradford. I think, for the rest of it. Yes, it does. Right. And then we are going to add the ones that go to Forster Square. So it's going to be a bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a bit confusing. So I'm a bit confused, right? So I'm actually gonna do from the other end first. So Bradford Forster Square is... Where the heck is it? I assume it's there. Yeah, it is. It is there. It is just there. What the heck do I do? Bradford Forster Square. I think that only has about 3 platforms. But 3 platforms. I'm actually gonna try add 3 platforms for once instead of just having 4 or 2. I'm actually gonna try, see how that goes. Still a little bit confused. Centenary Court. What the heck is that? Catenary Court. No, it's Centenary Court. I'm still a bit confused where anything is. It's actually just after that curve. I think it's actually there. Fibers is. Fibre. Manor Row, it's curbs, and then the station is there. I'm actually going to make it kind of long, since LNERs do go down there. And then I'm actually going to use a one without having to add. That just seems a bit silly, I'm not going to lie. But that should not be 2 platforms. Oh, for God's sake. Like, that's already 4 platforms. You know, I'll just do it. See how it goes. Like, see where this goes. So, we've got 3 platforms here. But, building base. Where the heck is this supposed to do? That's without the base, apparently. But that is... I don't honestly understand this. Okay, this is weird. Alright. Okay, so one of our next stations is Fringzall. Frigizol. I don't even know. That only 1 track. That's only 1 track? Actually, no, it's not. Wait, Frigizol. Oh, right. It's Frizzing Hole, I think. Frizzing Hole. That's a weird name. That's a strange name. Frizzing Hole. But which road is it exactly? Frizzing Hole. Which one, mate? Frizzing Hole. Alright. Is it there? What the hell? What? Right. I don't even know where anything is. What am I doing? Freezing hole. Like it's near the main road. Is that it? Don't seem like it's me. I'm just annoyed. Like, actually. Which one has that curve? I'm still looking out for it. Shipley Fire Station. We're not even in Bradford anymore, now we're in Shipley. Is it an entirely different place that I just muddling up? Is it meant to be like there? Oh my god. That's the first time I've got lost finding a station. Finding a literal station. But it is near a field. It says it's kind of near a field. But it still looks like it's wrong. I don't know why. I'm moving on. I'm gonna go to Shipley. So Shipley is it's a very strange station, Shipley. I'd say in my opinion. I think right, so that's got to be 2 tracks. And then another part of Shipley. That just needs to be a viaduct now. I'm gonna try make as much of this as I can perfect as possible. What the heck? Right, okay. So Shipley. Right, so let's not make this a one track. I remember you got to like... How did you make a curved station? I forgot. I swear there was someone that showed me. I think you drag your station around. I think that's what you do. If I grab the station like that... Oh my goodness. This is atrocious. Can you just straight up do that? That is the worst way to represent it. I swear that's genuinely terrible. Like that? Flipping hell. Yeah, that's not good. What is that? Right. And that's a triangle junction. It does link up, I think, after you go through that. I think like that. Right, this is messed up. Right, okay, let's look for the next station. So it's Apparently Bridge. Apparently. I think there's another part of the triangle as well. Apparently there's another bit of curve here. Flipping X, Shipley. Alright, make that 2-track. What the heck? This is tricky as hell. This is tricky as heck. I don't even know. How do people manage to do stuff like this? Like, this is kind of ridiculous. How the heck do I link it? I'm still having a hard time. What is this? Right, okay, I'm just gonna continue that track a little bit. Because I honestly forgot how to even make a curved station. It's like nothing's working out. Right. I would not be surprised if this goes in depth. This is a very confusing part. Oh, I think you link it all into one, don't you? But could you actually link it? So that can link with... You could definitely do something. Go hell, like, what? I'm straight up just confused. But which one is which? That is a little bit wrong, isn't it? Which station's that one? I honestly don't know. I'm actually just gonna call this Shipley. I'm gonna call both of them Shipley. That's a very confusing station. Right, that's platform 1. That's 2, 3. That's straight up just hellish. I don't even know. What? So that station. Oh, for gosh sake. So that's Shipley. That's another part of Shipley. So that's platform. I honestly don't know which platform that is. What is that? Right. So platform 1 and 2 is apparently here. Apparently. So that's singular track. It says it's platform 4. But what about the other? That's platform. That's also platform 4. What? Are these two bloody platforms? Forget it. It don't even matter. Right. So, and then it's so it's apparently bridge. I'm already struggling when I'm even just placing the stations. Right, apparently bridge. Where the heck is that? Apparently. That's Kirstall Forge. I went a bit too far there. Apparently. What the hell am I supposed to do? Apparently. Is it this one? I think it is. I actually think that's apparently. Yeah. This is really awkward. This is just stupidity of me. Again, it's another one of them stations which have one side. I don't even think that needs to be that long at all. Walk Hill Bridge. And then it's Kirstall Forge. Kirstall Forge. It's that station over there. Has a funny roundabout though. Kirstall Forge. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna rename the stations now, so yeah, that was hell just to even place them down. Right, so this is Bramley. Nope. Bramley. New Pudsey. Forster Square. Bradford Forster Square. Forster. Yep. And then it's Shipley. This is apparently, I think. Which one is this? Okay, I need to copy these down. I'm very confused. Apparently. It's Apperley Bridge, not apparently. Apperley Bridge. I just pronounce things completely wrong sometimes. Like, completely. Is there any other stations between them? Okay. Just gonna look for any other stations that I've missed that will probably need to be included. Kirstall Forge, right. Is there any other stations nearby? No, there isn't, luckily. Bramley, I'm just looking at the other line. And then that should be New Pudsey. Yep, there's nothing there, luckily. Now we are just going to adjust the actual stations itself. So this is going to be lowered down a bit. Because why is it huge? I'm actually just going to turn them down first. I think a Perily Bridge might be fine the way it is. Shipley, I think, is fine. But I just gotta turn it down, because what's the need for it to be that much? A Perily Bridge, I think that should be 150. I don't really know. Great Hip. I forgot to change their name. That's freaking hell. Kirstall Forge. Forgot to even name the station. Kirstall Forge. Right, so and then we're just gonna lower that down a bit. Turn that to 150. Bramley, 150. So, right. That's gonna be that. So that's gonna be that as well. Bradford. Actually, also give it 500 for Forster Square. And now we shall get started with the lines. I'm actually scared. So, okay, I just got to get a good part. I'm gonna do it to Bradford Interchange, like I said earlier. Right, so we just got to get that. I think that should just work. I think it's supposed to work like that. Right, what do I do here? We're just... It's pretty much a tunnel, I'd say. Just a small tunnel. That's it. And then... like that, I think. Just follow that bit there. And I think that keeps going. Like that. Bramley, oh, there we are already. Now time to get to New Pudsey. This is quite a hard line. I think the other line's actually harder than that. Time to get to New Pudsey. I think I'll keep following that. Got to curve that a little bit, like that. Like that, and then that goes pretty much to... right, let me just change that. Make that go to a tunnel. Go look for the other end, which is right there, I think. So it gets out at... yeah, pretty much does get out there. Now let's just get ourselves to Bradford Interchange. What the heck do you do when you're over there? I don't know what you do. Right, wait, where is that bridge? So that's... it just sort of keeps coming through. I know, so it looks like there's a tunnel under a roundabout. So it's actually, I need to move that. So it goes under that. I'm actually just gonna do like stick pieces together. So I'm going to make that. That's a bridge right there. So that goes like this. And then there's another bridge down here. I assume this keeps going that way. And that goes straight like that. You got a main road. I can't tell if that's a shopping mall or something. Because that's kind of how it appears, but looks like we can sort of just go through it. But I honestly don't understand what that is. I've just got to link like this. I need to sort of make that. Delete the bit. That's also that goes onto a bridge. Like that. Yeah, that's somehow my recreation of this entire line. It does seem a bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a bit awkward. Now, okay, so now it's time to do the line that goes to Forster Square. So I need to look for... So it continues from there. So we need to bring over our railway. And is that a bridge? I think that's... I'm making that go back a little bit there. And that goes into a viaduct. There's a lot of bloody rivers in Leeds, jeez. I just went through a few rivers already. I'm guessing that's River Air, I think. Right, just now it's time to get to... I need to look for freaking Frisgen Hall. I'm still very skeptical. I just don't know where Frisgen Hall Road is in that OMS map. Like, what's the near thing? I just don't quite know what it is. Is it supposed to be there at all, though? Like, is it? Like, I don't know. I don't quite know. So it goes like... I'm still not sure about it. Like, does it follow a road or anything? It's apparently between two roads. So is it actually there? Does it go out like this? Well, no it doesn't. I'm still... Would it be there? That's just straight up rubbish. That's straight up rubbish. It is kind of near a curve. Like, it's sort of like... Could it be there? Even though it's literally not. Right, I'm getting a bit closer. So this is that little curve there. Then the bridge there. Maybe it is there. Right. I'm just going to confirm that it's there. That's all I'm going to do. Right. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Because it is literally just between Shipley and Bradford. Turn that down to about 150. There we go. And I'm going to rename that, so... Alright, so it's... Frizzingall. Gahal. Frizzingall. There we go. I think I found the station now. But it does seem like the most useless station of the lot. Yeah, it's River Air. I knew it. Leave.
You know, Sophie's like mega like rich. She's got a Tesla.
I'm recording.
Do you know what Tesla is?
A car company?
A really expensive fancy. She's got like a mansion.
Me, I'm recording. Oh gosh. Right, so we need to go. We need to find the other side of the tunnel. I think you need to kind of... I'm actually going to go from the other end first. I'm actually going to start from Shipley. I'm going to get me rail to go like this. But I don't really know when the tunnel exactly starts. I think it does work like that, maybe. I think it does. I'm not completely sure. So, it does go on a curve. It does actually go on like a curve. But, does a tunnel work like that? I don't think tunnels are supposed to work like this. I think I should have curved probably ages ago, I'm not gonna lie. Right, so that's our little bit from oh, for God's sake, Appley Bridge, I think. I'm actually just going. So that is already sort of linked up. I'm just going to kind of move that a little bit. I'm just gonna expand that to Frizinghall. Oh no! Yeah, no, not like that. No, like heck. No, don't do it like that. Whatever. Screw it. Let's just get this. I think that's a tunnel. I'm not quite sure. It does go through quite a little bit. It does go through a bit. Oh no! I just got the wrong station. I am daft yet again. Ugh. Right, I think that should work out. There we go. So this is our creating. That's our creation right there. So we're just going to signal every part of this. I'm not going to make it too close. Like another thing I did was actually remove a few signals off a line because I don't need too many signals. That is maybe a cause of what's happened. Like I just don't need too many signals. That's probably what it is. And then we're just going to do the other line right there. We are just going to put one there, then put one there, and then put one there. We're just going to make that bit for a 4-track. Then bye bye to you. We'll just move on there. Okay, so I think that's our signaling job done. Now it's now. Why do I keep stuttering? My brain is just developing backwards by the minute right now. I'm actually going to lose my sanity at this point. Right, so I'm just going to do both lines. So I'm just going to get one there and then get one there. I've been doing this quite a few times yesterday. Honestly, I was just scared. I weren't sure if I was probably going to end the series or not because of this. But I'm going to try get myself another line for this. So I'm going to just do Northern Leeds to Bradford. 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 Oh gosh. I'm gonna do Interchange first. I think, like, that's my. I think for the fall of that line, we'll be going up to Manchester Victoria. So, like, that is just a temporary sort of line. Obviously, we are going to expand it when we go down to Manchester. Well, that's not going to be like the first time we're doing it. It'll be maybe in quite a lot of episodes' time when we are moving on to Manchester. That's probably in a lot of episodes away. If I even manage to keep my sanity, I've kind of just ignore the death, but I just can't. Because obviously it kind of defines how a station is. Like, it's kind of important, to be honest, even if it's not, like, free. Like, it's actually important for your game to, like, you know, get a good simulation. I'm gonna make this about £15. Make that... Actually, not £15, I'll just leave it to £10. It's kind of short, and then just do that. Then do this one. Beat Bradford, Foster Square. That's kind of how I'm doing it here. So that's going to be a bit more. Actually, no, don't make much of a difference. I'll do about 10 quid as well. How should I make that? Yeah. So, make that. And then make that. It's going to kind of do my default timings and then we'll do the stops. I'm going to make this about a minute. Like that. And it will also be a minute. Like this. So we're going to get started. So this is for Bradford Interchange. So we're going to start at... Should I do this platform or that? I'm doing this platform. That's just what I should do, you know. So, I'm gonna do this platform. So we're gonna stop at Bradford Interchange. So it's Bramley, New Pudsey, and Bradford Interchange. And we're going to put it in this platform right there, and then back again. New Pudsey, Bramley. Wait, did I do something? Why is it behaving like that? I don't get why it's behaving like that. That's a bit weird. Where's that going? That's a bit stupid. What? Straight up, just what? Did I miss something? That's why I didn't do anything with that. That is one way. That is the way that I don't want it to go. Because what the heck is this? What the hell do you call this? I'm really doing that, but why would that happen? Bramley, New Pudsey, Bradford Interchange. Like that even has a crossover. But why is it taking me that funny direction? Okay, I'm actually going to scan for anything a bit weird, I'd say. Anything I've probably missed or just something just wrong. Because why is this happening? I'm going to scan through the entire line, see if there's any missing pieces off it. And of course there is. Of course that happens. Yeah. Yeah, and that ain't funny, that's just stupid. Like, why would that happen? Right. Again, that just one bit of track caused a bit of controversy. So I'm redoing that again. So that goes from there. Wait, what line was that then? Okay, this game is a bit broken sometimes. It's very weird. New Pudsey. Wait, what did I do here? What? There's no bloody crossover. Then what the heck? This line's completely broken. What the heck? And that needs... I'm gonna kind of re-signal that bit. So put that as one way as well. And make that a signal. Like this. But what the heck is this? Block of Baldies. Block Belize. I don't get what that does. Right, Bramley to Pudsey, turn to Bradford. Well, it's a no dodgy net, no dodgy mess, so that shall be fine. And then we're going to go to Foster Square, so we're going to start at the same platform. See, there's going to be also something wrong. Kirstall Forge. Bradford Foster Square. I'm going to do this platform. Like that. So that should do quite well as well. I'm going to get some class 158s for this bit, so I'm going to get myself... I'll get myself a 159. So I'll get myself about 4 or 3. I'll do 3. This one will probably be 4, the one via... We're going to do the Foster Square, this one. Bradford Foster Square. You're gonna have 3 of them. And then a bit of class 158s. That's 158. Yeah, I don't think it needs that much, to be honest. I'll just keep 3 of them as well. Bradford Interchange. I'm gonna check whatever is making it best or the worst. I don't quite know. Right, nothing's really been happening. Nothing's really happened for Shipley. Oh, that's one of our Shipleys. Right. Let's just hope they don't go terribly. And I forgot to actually name off all the stations in the last episode because I think I was just that mad at the debt problem. And I think it may still be a bit of a problem for Kibberton. It don't look like there's any problems for one of them stations. That's just one of our Shipleys. I think it's this Shipley that was meant to be. Okay, so nothing's really bad happened, as I can see. And I'm just going to leave it as that for now. There we go. That's amazing. So, it's time to call off all the stations. So we are going to end the episode right here, and we're going to name off all the stations that all of these. So, Sheffield, Leeds, Wayfield, Kirkgate, Leeds, Doncaster, Nottingham, Barnsley, Wakefield, York, Chesterfield, Worksop, Bradford, Interchange, Huddersfield, Lincoln, Derby, Mirfield, Woodhouse, Halifax, Redford, low level version, Meadowhall 3 and 4, Meadowhall 1 and 2, Darnell, Deaton, Gainsborough Lee Road, Rotherham Central, Bradford, Forster Square, Dewsbury, Ilkeston, Shipley, Langley Mill, Bensley, Morthorpe, Dronfield, Crossgate, Morley, Adwick, Fitzwilliam, Castleford, Appleby Bridge, Swinton, Coningsborough, Mexborough, Long Eaton, Nottingham, Darton, Chapeltown, Alfreton. I lost it. Alfreton. Have I lost it? Alfreton. Normanton Batley, Elsica Brighouse, Saxelby Beeston, Kibberton Park, Goldthorpe, Outward, Kibberton Bridge, Featherstone, Garforth, Bramley, Pontefract Monkill, Bolton upon Durn, Sunderland Agbrigg, Fernscoe, Ravensthorpe, Low Moor, Belper, New Putty, Kirstall Forge, Attenborough, Penistone, Woodlesford, East Garforth, Cottingley, South Ensall, Spondon, Shire Oaks, Pontefract Townshelf, Duffield, Lockwood, Frisgun Hall, Bumwell, Micklefield, Glasshooton, Dodderf, Street House, Silkson Common, Church Fenton, Ewelskelf, Brockles, Berrybrow, Denby Dale, Hunley, Shipley, Stockmore, Don Totley, Redford High Level, and Over Shipley. I think it's just these platforms over there. That's it. So these are all the stations right here. So next episode we are going to expand from Lincoln to Newark-on-Trent. I think actually as well, might put it all into one. I might actually also do the little connections between Doncaster and Pontefract, and then Doncaster and Newark, kind of just the main lines. We're going to do that as well. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. We are going to leave it here. This is actually going quite well so far, so yeah, at least I did not end up raging. So see you guys later. Love you guys. Like and subscribe if you want to, and yeah, I just changed my background because why not? And yeah, see you later.